Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Kyle Henderson of BamaInsider.com. Alabama held its 10th practice of fall training camp. Tons of coverage coming your way on BamaInsider.com. We got a first look at the campaign tonight. Be sure and check out Najee Harris's YouTube channel for more information on that. Alabama getting going, and Nick Saban talked to the media on Wednesday evening. You can catch that press conference right here on BamaInsider.com. Had a lot of positive things to say about this unit as they go into the weekend. No scrimmage this Saturday, but there will be plenty of game situations. It's going to be interesting to see how Bryce Young steps up, how Mac Jones steps up, how Paul Tyson, the other quarterbacks in the room, step up during game situations, because I think this is a time where Alabama needs to know, who do they have in the room that wants to step up? Please be sure and hit that thumbs up button. And away we go with more practice highlights. And we start with the quarterbacks. Look, it's game month. We got Missouri coming up on September 26th. How is Mac Jones going to facilitate this offense? How much are we going to see Bryce Young? We've asked about it time and time again. Is Paul Tyson the riser in this group coming back? I mean, look, throws a fantastic ball. I think it all comes back to Mac Jones and how much he can show leadership for this team and how he can simply distribute the football to a very talented first-team offense. I know Bryce Young didn't get a spring game, but is he going to play in this opener against Missouri? And if so, how much? Those are kind of our questions headed into this first game against Missouri. As we transition to the wide receivers, Nick Saban had some pleasant things to say about his younger wide receivers. Here's Nick Saban giving praise to Slade Bolden and the young man by the name of Javon Baker.
Yeah, I think we have several receivers that are doing a nice job. Obviously, we lost two great players. We have two great players coming back, and those two guys are both playing like great players. Mechie has done a really, really good job. So we have a lot of confidence in him. Slade Bolden has done a good job. We have confidence in him. So those are sort of the experienced guys. And then, these freshmen, Javon Baker has shown promise. I think they all have. I just think they need to develop consistency and A, knowing what to do, and B, going out there and playing with confidence. And, so far, Baker's had the most continuity. He's missed the least amount of practices. He's been out there the most. He's a very competitive guy. So he's done a good job so far, but I'm pleased with, that entire core. Xavier Williams is, shown improvement. So, the whole group, I think, has shown, some marked improvement from last year, and they all need to continue to grow and develop. But I'm kind of pleased with the group.
Now, as you know, Alabama's tight end room has some veterans. You got Miller Forrestall, Major Tennyson, guys with experience coming back. But they also added Carl Tucker, a grad transfer from North Carolina. Here's Nick Saban talking about what Tucker brings to the tight end room.
Yeah, Carl's done a really good job. I think, he's a very good blocker. He's got some explosive power. He plays with a lot of toughness. He's a good receiver. He's got good hands. He's a smart guy. I think his experience has helped him adapt very quickly to the offense. And I certainly think that he's going to contribute to our team in a very positive way this year.
We got the offensive lineman. You got Darian Dalcourt right here on the left. Hearing fantastic things about him. He's going to be your center in the future for Alabama. You got number 51 on the left. You got Tanner Bowles, and you got Javon Cohen on the right. Two younger guys that you should certainly know about as well as we continue to go forward with this season. Landon Dickerson right here, number 69. Just so much talent on Alabama's offensive line. Here's another great shot of Evan Neal, 6'7", 360 pounds. Just love to say that. Emil Ekiyor, certainly a guy that's going to play at the guard position, maybe even center. As we look at the Alabama defensive backs, you got Jalen Armour Davis, number 5 right here, who I think could really get some playing time this year, and a guy I'm really excited to see on the field and to see what he can do for Alabama. I think he has a lot of positive attributes that we just haven't seen yet, just because he simply hasn't got onto the field. Obviously, the defensive back room is going to revolve around this man right here, Patrick Surtain, coming back. And, of course, we're going to see him playing on Sundays. But there's a lot of talent in the secondary. Don't be alarmed if you're kind of wondering about what to expect from Alabama's secondary. Heard they did fantastic during the scrimmage. As we move to the defensive linemen, this group is led by LaBran Ray. Nick Saban had some great things to say about LaBran Ray. Of course, there's Christian Barmore. There's Phil Mathis in the back. You even got some younger guys coming up who you're going to see. Ismail Sapsha right here, working with the twos, hearing great things about him and his overall progress. Don't forget about a guy by the name of Justin Ebogbe. Played last year. He's a sophomore this year. And then here's a first look at Jamil Burrows. Saban had some great things to say about LaBran Ray going into this 2020 season. Of course, he has to have a monster season for Alabama's defensive line.
Well, LaBran was, played great last year for the 3 games he was able to play in. And he adds something to us that we don't have. He's athletic. He's got initial quickness. He's very positive in terms of pass rush and being able to play, space plays because he can run and he is athletic. And, we need more guys, to be like that on our team and the defensive line. There's, too much spread, too many, loose plays in football right now that athletic guys that can run are really, really important to being a good defensive team. And I think that's the biggest thing that he adds. And we need more players to be able to play like him.
Few more photos as we close out. As you can see, Ali Cajo out of the black jersey. He has a brace on his left knee. Glad that he's back in action. You got Jalen Moody, another inside linebacker with a lot of experience coming back for the 2020 season. Of course, the inside linebacker that everything revolves around is Dylan Moses. He stays healthy. Alabama has a monster season in 2020. You got a shot right here of the outside linebackers, Ben Davis. Hopefully he has a giant year for Alabama. What a story that would be. Please hit the thumbs up button. We sincerely appreciate you being here, watching our coverage, and checking out our channel. Be sure and subscribe as well. Catch you soon for BamaInsider.com. This is Kyle Henderson.